Hi, I'm Scott Starratt with Starratt Wealth Management, a part of Canaccord Genuity Wealth Management. So markets in August on the surface look pretty flat. The markets were up a little bit during the month, but the reality was underneath the surface, there was a lot of volatility. We started the month of August with markets being down almost 6% across the board as fears about a number of different issues came to the forefront. However, during the month and towards the end of the month, we saw that mostly recovered, and we ended, like I said, the month relatively positive. I would think that going forward, we're going to continue to see this volatility that we've been expecting as the markets can tend to be very volatile heading into a US election season. We hope to take advantage of that volatility as we do have lots of liquidity in the portfolio. As far as interest rates go, it would appear as though Canada's going to continue to cut with interest rates dropping again tomorrow, Wednesday, and the US anticipating their start of cuts in the middle of the month. As long as the markets, or pardon me, as long as the economy continues to be reasonably strong, we think that these cuts will be pretty straightforward and very slow in moving down. The one caveat is that if the economy starts to weaken, we might see the Bank of Canada or the Federal Reserve in the US accelerate their interest rate cuts. As far as the economy goes, as we've said in the past, the big thing that we look for is jobs. As long as people are working, they're able to pay their bills and they're able to spend money. So far, although there has been a slowdown in the number of job postings that are out there, both in Canada and the US, the unemployment rate tends to be pretty stable. There hasn't been these big job losses that people fear. Now, again, that can change very fast. And if it does change, then we would look to adjust portfolios and or take advantage of any opportunities that we may be given. But in the meantime, we feel that things are pretty stable. We look at, like I said, the volatility getting into election season as being a biggest issue in the fall. That being said, there's a lot of things that can happen with the economy, a lot of things that can happen with geopolitical events, and again, the US election. So going forward, we continue to be conservatively positioned. We have been able to take advantage, and the returns will speak to this, but have been able to take advantage of some nice growth, both in the interest rates that we've been able to get on our yield bucket, as well as in the market bucket, the returns that our managers have been able to generate. We're quite happy with all of our managers and how they're performing at this point. We don't anticipate any major changes going forward for the next little bit. That being said, we're always going to be nimble if something does change either in the markets or with a particular manager. So over the next little bit, we'll be getting in touch, doing our regular reviews, chatting about a number of things going on in your life as well as in the investment portfolios. In the meantime, however, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to Jim, myself, Angela, or Alex. We're more than happy to chat, and we're more than happy to help in whatever way we can to make your family or your financial life better.